Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here I am once more, Professor Dr. Andri Sumitra MA, and today we are going to discuss about the relevance of Islamic economic and finance to contemporary economy. We begin from question: Is it Islamic finance relevance to contemporary economy? Yeah. And is it possible for Islamic economics and finance to create a better atmosphere for our modern contemporary economy? We know that the Islamic economic and financial system actually can be summarized into a system that seeks to ensure the optimal formulation of economic and capital resources and their efficient use in order to achieve sustainable economic growth and fair opportunities for all parties. So the basic values of Islamic economics and finance emphasize the simultaneous attainment of spiritual, material, and social well-being, both individually and collectively. Yeah, we can have further reading to Naqvi, Zarqa, Ahmed, Siddiqui, and other prominent Muslim scholars. Islamic economic and financial mission is in line with the Muqasid Shariah mission. It is to create benefits or maslahat for mankind in the economic and financial sectors. Yeah, for further reading, Laldin and Furqani. So, if we uh, offer question the relevance of Islamic finance principles to contemporary economy, we need to learn that the philosophy of Islamic finance comes from the belief that Islam governs all aspects of human's life in economic, political, social, cultural aspects, banking, business, and law. In the conventional financial system, religion and governance are separated and independent of each other. Conventional finance is based on man-made laws. Yeah, religion must not interfere with economic decision making. Yeah, this is to uphold religious freedom and security in government. The government is not influenced by any particular religion. So this is the main difference with Islamic finance, which is based on divine guidance and rejects the secular concept. Accepting Islam as a religion means agreeing to implement Islamic rules or Sharia in both private and public matters. Ideology and faith are the main things that must be upheld in various contracts that should be accordance with the Islamic system. So this is influenced by the emphasis of Islam uh, to create a just socio-economic system. So this is one of the main differentiators of the Islamic system from conventional system. So we can offer some question. Yeah, why Islamic finance can be relevant to modern economic system now? Number one, we can argue that it is crucial to link contemporary economics and finance with ethics and values, especially Islamic ethics and values. We have some reason to do so. First, linking contemporary economic and finance with Islamic religious values, uh, yeah, can be the way to realize balance and fair economics and finance, both in individual and social perspective. Second argument, contemporary economics and finance are believed to be unable to lead economic actors to achieve comprehensive economic goals. Yeah, Islamic values can attain the economic goals for not only material or financial interests, but also taking into account other interests such as social and spiritual interests. Yeah, that argument linking contemporary economic and finance with Islamic values is an attempt, yeah, to differentiate between economic and financial based on the values of capitalism and socialism with Islamic aspect, yeah. Uh, and then the next argument, we know that Islam has complete teaching, yeah, including teachings in the economic and financial sectors. And the fifth argument, for the ideological reason for Muslim, yeah, it is believed that all aspects of life in Muslim, including the economic sector, are regulated in Islamic teachings. And the sixth argument, linking contemporary economy and finance with Islamic religious values will make contemporary economic and finance more ethical. The values of honesty, transparency, yeah, responsibility, and other ethical values will turn contemporary economics and financial practices into more ethical practices. And it is believed can achieve broader benefits. This effort will prevent contemporary economics and finance from fraudulent actions and behavior that will harm many parties in economic and finance activities. The argument number two, the second argument, it is believed that contemporary economic and finance should be performed, yeah, should be carried out in line with Islamic Sharia. There are some reason for this argument. The first, uh, Islamic Sharia law has benefits for humans and avoid humans from dangers. So it is believed that contemporary economics and finance will avoid it from various dangers that may arise in the economic sector if they limit themselves to only operate in activities approved by Islamic Sharia law. The second argument, in Islam, economic and financial practices are not only limited by regulations, profit and loss studies from financial perspective, but also require to avoid objects that are prohibited from being transacted, such as pigs, hammer, blood, and uh, carcasses, and are required to avoid prohibited methods in transactions such as committing fraud, yeah, interest in money, price manipulation, and other prohibited behavior. The third argument, uh, we need to open more halal industry market as business opportunity. And the fourth argument, uh, the restrictions would encourage new inventions, more ethical in the economic and financial sectors. The third argument, yeah, why Islamic economics and finance should be implemented in modern contemporary economics nowadays. There are some reasons for that. First, uh, usury is a form of fraud that can be lead to tyranny and exploitation by one party against the other and tends to cause harm and loss to the debtor. The second argument, the prohibition of interest in money is not only the domination of Islamic teachings, but also prohibited by all religions. Yeah, the third argument, the prohibition of interest in money will encourage productive money, which requires profit taking by the owner of the funds to flow only to the commercial sector. The fourth argument, prohibition of usury would encourage the new flow of money to be used to the real sector. And then argument number four, or the fourth argument, why Islamic finance need to be implemented in modern contemporary era now, because prohibition of speculative behavior is needed for creating better contemporary economics and finance. There are some reasons for this. First, speculative behavior in the economic and financial sectors brings dangers and losses. Second argument, speculative behavior has the potential to become source of conflict. Third argument, speculative behavior can cause bubbles in the economic sector. And then fourth argument, massive speculative behavior will cause funds to flow not to the real business sector uh, in the or the financial sector, which leads to practice such as gambling. And the fifth argument why Islamic finance needs to be implemented, because contemporary economics and finance need to promote trade and profit and risk sharing in business rather than interest system. There are some argument for that. First, providing a variety of alternative in an effort to eliminate the money interest behavior, because linking various contemporary economic and financial activities with trade-based transactions and profit loss sharing is alternative that can keep economic and financial actors away from money lending behavior. The second argument, replacing the interest system with sale and purchase based transactions and profit loss sharing, will be an entry point to a transaction that is more representative of the realization of justice among the transacting parties. That argument efforts to increase awareness of the moderate attitude in business and in the investment sectors. And the fourth argument, it is effort to promote productive and real sector oriented economy. The fifth argument, the reason, uh, because linking contemporary economic with more promoting trade and profit and risk sharing in business, it is promoting a more fair economy. And the reason number six, yeah, why Islamic finance needs to be more promoted and implemented in contemporary modern economy, because treat money as capital potential is more positive. Yeah, it is positive thing applied in contemporary economic finance. There are some reason for that. Yeah, uh, because money will only be treated as usable capital after it is used productively with goods and service. Second argument, because money is something that is not justified to be traded. Yeah, the motive of speculation has raised many problems in the economic sector. That because the prohibition of usury, yeah. Fourth, money must remain linked to the real sector. Okay, the reason number seven, because contemporary economics and finance need to apply financing that is based on real sector or real assets. Yeah, we have some reason for that. First, financing based on real asset or sectors ensures that the economic interests of the community are maintained. Second reason, because Islamic economics has prepared an alternative to replace interest with interest-free transactions through the application of asset-based financing or certain real sectors in the form of goods, services, or certain projects. That reason, the concentration of financing is only based on real asset or sectors will provide higher security to economic actors. And for reason, asset-based financing or the real sector will ensure that the economy grows on a strong basis. And the fifth reason why contemporary economic and finance need to apply financing that is based on real asset or sector, because the financial sector should exist to support real sector economic growth. And the last reason why Islamic finance need to be implemented in the contemporary era, because contemporary economics and finance need to place the contract as critical aspect. Yeah, the existence of contracts makes transaction clearer and makes it easier to provide a comprehensive understanding to the parties. The existence of the contract will provide understanding of the risks and benefits for the parties, so that each party will be aware of their rights and obligations in every transaction they carry out. The existence of the contract is expected to be able to prevent the parties from fraud and disputes in the future. And we know that in Islamic law, every transaction may not be carried out if it is not based on a justified contract. And the fifth, the existence of the contract will strengthen the parties' compliance with the transaction they carry out.